Hello, my name is Duncan and welcome to Back Away from the Donkey and Bath books. I'm trying to distract myself because I'm trying not to think about something at the moment, so I thought what better to do than come on here and distract myself by talking about some book stuff. I don't normally record at this time because this time of year, actually the afternoons are normally not too bad light-wise in this room, but the problem is it gets earlier and earlier, and when it gets dark, sort of middle of the winter, it starts getting dark about 2:30 in the afternoon. And sometimes it feels like it doesn't really get dark in the day at all because it gets light about sort of after 9 o'clock in the morning. But this time of year, you normally try to get it sort of mid to late morning. It's a good time to record. Not sort of, this is 5:30 in the afternoon, so it's not a brilliant time. I've had to, because it's a very bleak day out there, it's raining. I'm sort of looking at my light over there. And so I've had to bounce the light over to the ceiling, try not to keep the shadows down to a minimum. But I think I might have to work out a better way for the winter so I can do some more recording at weirder times. But I've got to be able to do it without spending money because I'm not spending money on random lights and things. But anyway, so yes, I'm here to ramble on about something, and I thought I'd talk about what the main thing I was going to talk about was sort of the perils of buying on secondhand books online, because I live somewhere where I haven't got access to good secondhand bookshops. We've got the odd charity shop, and that's about it really. If I want to go to find a secondhand bookshop, I need to go to Inverness, which involves a big swim and about 200 miles. So yeah, that's not happening. But anyway, and normally I'm pretty good at judging these things. I've just got two examples here I picked up. I'm on a bit of a Wilson Tucker kick at the moment. If you've not been following me, I've got a video coming out on the Year of the Quiet Sun, which I keep threatening to do, but I will be doing it soon. And I picked up Ice and Iron, and it's a lovely paperback edition I picked up off of A Books, which are beautiful cover, spine out in really good condition. And what year was this published? Was 19. So yeah, this book is from 1977. Great condition, a bit yellowing in the pages, but that's it. And the interesting thing about it, which I find, it was described as very good condition. And I've got this in the middle of it, the Science Fiction Foundation, which still exists, but they're now in Liverpool, and they're stamping that. But for very good condition, that's it. Yeah, that's fine as far as I'm concerned. And I'm looking forward to reading that. It looks like a really interesting book. But yeah, I'm on a bit of a Wilson Tucker kick at the moment. I've done 2 or 3 of his books recently, and I keep picking them up. Second book I'm going to show you. As much as I prefer mass market paperbacks for my main reading thing, I do pick up nice, pretty hardbacks. I've got most of my Asimov stuff I've got in the original paperbacks I bought back in the 80s and some in the late 70s. So I've got most of those, but occasionally I pick up a really nice hardback copy if I can, and just have it because I'm sad like that. I have issues. So on A Books, I stumbled across a really nice, so-called really nice version of The Robots of Dawn, one of my favourite of the robot books. And it was hardback, and obviously going to have the dust cover with the beautiful Chris Foss art. It even said in the listing, illustration by Chris Foss. Very good condition. Wasn't expecting fine. Book from 1983. I wasn't expecting it to be perfect, and especially it wasn't described as fine. And this is what I got. This is off a seller I've dealt with before. If you look at that sort of thing, there's no dust cover with it, and it's perfectly readable. There's some sun damage there, if you can see that. But we have no dust cover. There's a name written in there, and the good sellers on there tell you if there's any writing inside it. And the spine is okay, and it's a perfectly readable book, but I wanted a very good condition one with the dust cover specifically. If this had had a really good dust cover on it, I might have thought, okay, we can get away with it. But I've actually paid a reasonable amount of money for this. You know, more than I would normally, because I expected the dust cover with it. Luckily, it's a seller, I'm not going to name and shame them, but it's a seller I normally avoid dealing with, because I've discovered like about 50% of them you get issues with. And what they do is then they say, oh, as with this one, they haven't got another copy of the booking thing, so I have to basically try and find another book on them to replace it with, or I can ask for a refund. I'm going to have a look anyway. But yeah, so yeah, it's perfectly readable. They've said to keep the book, but it's not what I was looking for. So yeah, that's one of the main sort of perils with, buying off these online sites. And eBay's, I will go on the photos. A-Books is a bit vaguer because you've got to go on the descriptions, and there's a few sellers on there I trust, but so if you're like me and you're limited to the places you can go get these things, you've just got to sort of go with it. But I said, the Wilson Tucker, the Ice and Iron one, is in fantastic condition. Now it's from a totally different seller that I've been to many times before. So yeah, that's sort of some of the sort of disadvantages and advantages of buying these second-hand books online. And it's just, yeah, you don't know what you can get. So now I've had some surprises before. I've ordered books online and they come and they've actually been signed by the author and things like this, which I didn't know, which I always find quite interesting. But yeah, that was my sort of quick video today. As I said, I was trying to distract myself. I didn't want to, the light's not good enough for me to do the next video for my 55 best books of all time. Well, actually, 55 books I like. Which the video is going to be released later tomorrow, but I haven't actually recorded it yet. And it's Tuesday. I was going to record it today, but it sort of went away from me, so hopefully recording that in the morning. But no, yeah, if a lot of you buy these second-hand books online, it'd be interesting. Sometimes it's worth buying sort of random job lots off eBay, which I've done before, and just to see what you get. But I try not to do too much because I'm trying to keep my collection and my books under control, because if I got everything, it would be chaos. But anyway, yeah, that was the short one today. Thank you all very much, and I will speak to you all very, very soon.